Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another amazing episode brought to you by GamesGlitches. And this is going to be a quick episode in how to improve the unlimited bounties glitch. Basically, the tips and tricks and things that I have discovered with this glitch to improve even the quality of loot, to get them faster, and pretty much everything else that I have discovered. As usual, guys, if you appreciate this video, found it helpful or informative, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Really helps out the channel grow. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Just a quick recap, the point of this glitch is to get unlimited amount of bounties and unlimited amount of intel, and I will show you guys through this video how this is done. Now, doing this glitch is the most important part of it is getting to the snitch quickly. The best way of getting to the snitch quickly is by having yourself a hive with the booster ability, Booster Hive. Booster Hive delivers a stimulant to a nearby ally that increases their movement speed, skill haste, and weapon handling. What you're interested is in movement speed, because right here, with the moment you're out of this door, you could already drop the hive, get the buff, and start sprinting at a much greater rate, pretty much saving yourself half the time that you would take for you to run there, and the hive mind will always be up the moment you relog. Right here I have already arrived to the snitch. Now, for the second tip, when you're running to the snitch, every time you log in or log out, and I'm going to introduce even a faster method for having that respawn, you can now collect additional loot. Every time you basically log in, log out, you will have all of this loot respawn for you once again. So please don't forget to pick up this loot every time you run to the snitch. So by dropping the hive mind and by just running through, you can now also pick up a bunch of loot that constantly keep respawning on the way. For example, this bag right here, and then again you pick up the bounty just like before. Now, the third tip is the most interesting one. Every time you talk to a snitch, he will give you 5 to 10 intel for free right away. Meaning that even, for example, let's say you don't want to do bounties from him, let's say you want to do weekly heroic bounty and you're missing out on intel, you can quickly just simply run to him and pick up the intel, because he drops the gives you the intel and drops the bounty on the floor, the mission on the floor. So until you pick up that mission off the floor, it doesn't actually go into your log. So if, for example, if you don't want any more bounties, you just simply need intel, you can simply run back to him over and over and over and pick up intel, and he gives between 5 to 10 intel every time. As you guys could see here, I'm starting at 21, and only after a few times I'm already maxed out at 50. He gave me 5, 10, 10, and then pretty much 4, because he can't give you more than you currently have limit at. So it could have been 5 or could have been another 10 that he gave me, but he definitely always gives between 5 to 10 intel, even if you don't want to pick up the bounty. So if you need intel for anything, please note that you could just simply go to him and pick up all the intel that you need and not even bother with his bounties. The last tip that we're going to take a look at, and one of the most important one, is the fact that you don't really need to relog for you to get the snitch. You could just simply join on your friend and join back into your session, which allows you to kind of load faster. The joining in this game is a lot faster than logging in and out, so you could also end up saving yourself a lot of time by just simply matchmaking on your through matchmaking on bounties, or just simply joining on your friends and just running to exactly the same spot. Especially if your friends are doing the same thing as you are, joining on each other back and forth will allow you to basically save a lot of time on relogging. Also, just forgot to mention earlier in the video is that you will be able to do these bounties at any time. When you log in, log out, the timer of 15 minutes will disappear and will no longer be there, allowing you to do these bounties at your own leisure. So you don't have to worry that you're going to have 20, 15, 10 bounties all ticking down. You don't have to. You could get them all today and finish them all tomorrow. The bounties are not gonna go away and nothing is going to happen. And there is no timer on them anymore after you relog. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this short little episode on how to improve the unlimited bounty glitch and how to farm yourself unlimited amount of intel points. I know even though it caps at 50, you could just keep refilling them and doing anything you want by just simply running back to him. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful or informative, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And subscribe really helps out the channel grow. Thank you all again for watching, and there's a new video to come soon after.